I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kira.
And we are
the Keepers of the Books,
your online librarians. So we got a great bunch of books from Disney, and they're all storybooks. And I love storybooks, so we're going to do a storybook haul just on these Disney storybooks. I love storybooks. I have a special treat. This is my first book ever, and it's Disney's Storyland. And as you can see, it is very well loved, falling apart. It's the old storybook format, lots of words on a page, just a few pages per story. And this was Disney's book back in the 80s. And even before that, part of it's probably not what you would call PC nowadays because it first came out in 1962. So it first came out in 1962, and some of the stories and the pictures date back to 1936. It's done in that old style. You'll see some of the storybooks are still done in this style, but a lot of them aren't. So that's why I love storybooks. And I'm hoping that these are good for you to see what maybe you want to buy for your kids or someone you love for Christmas, and that this will inspire their love of reading as much as it has for me.
5-minute Christmas stories. So all your favorite characters are back, from Cars, Mickey and Friends, Wally. In this book, the authors are telling you what their Christmas is like in those fairy tale worlds. So the best part is only 5 minutes long. So they make great bedtime stories.
Especially if they're sleepy or you're sleepy and they're not. My first one is Disney Bedtime Favorite. And look at these pretty gilded edges. This one has just absolutely beautiful pictures. Look at that one, a thumper. The words are big, there's not too many on a page, and my favorite part really is the pictures. The stories are really good. They're the characters you know, but some different stories. I think kids will really love this one because they are the characters they already know. And I cry every time I watch the end of Monsters, Inc., but we don't need to tell everybody that. This one is wonderful. Look, it's even got some of the newer ones in there. And there's Prince Eric. And there's Lady and the Tramp. I think you'll recognize that little puppy dog. And Carl. And, oh look, Sleeping Beauty. There's been a lot of Sleeping Beauty lately, so I think it's a good time to brush up on Aurora. And that's like a little bit longer story. But, oh, the Lion King, Lion King's really big right now. So anyways, this will just be a really fun one.
Most of these are for probably what I would call ages 3 and up, but there are some for older kids. And I'd like to share with you Percy Jackson's Greek Gods and Greek Heroes. So these ones, they're huge at my library. The teens absolutely love these. So they're the retellings of the Greek mythology, but told through Percy Jackson's point of view. So you have the heroes, which are the traditional heroes, like Hercules, Perseus, those ones. And then you also have the Greek gods, which are the origin stories of Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, etc. These have the beautiful pictures. They're illustrated by John Rocco. They're very detailed, very lifelike, and it adds a lot to the story. So if you have Percy Jackson fans at home, these are must-haves to get them, if you haven't already.
These are storybooks for older kids or families, so this one might be kind of fun as a present for older elementary school or even junior high or high school if they really liked the Greek gods or the Greek heroes or Percy Jackson. All right, our next one is the Frozen Storybook Collection, and it's all your favorite Frozen characters. Again, you got these silver gilded edges. I love the binding on these. It's just something that feels like it should be treasured forever. And you have those in-depth, very rich pictures in the movies. And there's stories, again, to take you further into the Frozen world. And they're perfect for bedtime. And then, so you can see a few of those pictures. Again, you have the big words spread out. So they're also good for not only bedtime, but kids who are starting to read on their own. And they're doing a little better at it. And they love the Frozen world, so that'll be a perfect one for them.
This next one is Disney Storybook Treasury, and it's the Princess Storybook Treasury. So you'll find Jasmine in here, you'll find Ariel, and you'll find Belle, and a few others, including Tangled.
Princess and the Frog's in here too. Beauty and the Beast.
So they're the traditional tales, but told with a bit of a more pizzazz. Lots of color and detail. My personal favorite is Beauty and the Beast, just because I like how they present the pictures in it. You'll notice also that the text is very friendly for those who are reluctant readers, for the older kids, if they still like princesses, or just makes it for a fun, quick read aloud for bedtime. I also like how the words pop off the page with different colors.
My junior high students still love these storybooks and check them out. The next one is in that same series, the Disney Classic Storybook Treasury, and this one has Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, The Jungle Book, and The Lion King. You have the same type of artwork, that slightly older style that we saw in my original storybook, but with a little more color, a little deeper style and detail. You have the large words, so they're perfect for bedtime. But the stories themselves are a little bit longer, so you can read them over the span of a couple nights if you would like. People are looking for that.
This next one is Disney Pixar Storybook Collection. It also has the gilded pages that we've already said we love so much. This one's more the adventure stories. So this one is, of course, Monsters Inc., as you can tell. And I just love how they put the detail into Blue's face and bring to life the characters from the movie without overwhelming the page. It also has Incredibles, Finding Nemo, Wall-E. Good Dinosaur is in here too, so you have some of the more classic characters and a few of the newer ones. If you love any of these stories, you'll love this book. I like how it has half picture, half text on a page, so you can read a lot of pages at once, or you can stop at different intervals, and it makes for great story time reading at bedtime as well.
We're just going to tell you really quick some of the stories that are in this one. So there's Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out, The Good Dinosaur, and Finding Dory. So I know you have a lot of kids right now who are really into Dory, and that one is in here because that'll go with the new stuff. That's a lot of stories from a lot of really loved movies. I'm sure kids will love to get this one for Christmas or Hanukkah or a birthday or what other, maybe no reason at all. That's our storybook haul, and these books are amazing, and I'm sure they will make lots of kids love to read, and they'll make some fantastic presents. So below, tell us, what was your first book? Do you remember? And if not, that's okay. You can say you don't remember. Well, happy reading. And this week, your challenge is to read to a child or a puppy dog or a stuffed animal if you have none of those around. So if you don't have a stuffed animal, read to a plant. They like it too. Anyway, have a great week and happy reading. Until next time, bye.
Bye.